Good afternoon, everybody. This is Kathleen Chris, and today is August 27th, and I wanted to introduce you to some more alternative complementary healings that you might find very helpful. So we had talked the last time about pain in the bath and how that helps relieve it and helps you sleep better. So today I'm going to introduce you to a patch. It's a frequency kind of therapy. And for those of you that are familiar with the Rife machine or with anything that has to do with frequency, the patch is another type of frequency. And these are typically good for 3 days, and you typically get a month. And that is, so you would receive 10. You would change it every 3 days. Now, if you've got chronic or acute pain that's been there for some time, you may need more than one patch at a time. And if you can put the patch on the location, you will do much better. But if the location is deep inside of you, or like your nervous system or something, you can put it on your left shoulder. So the body receives new information best, sort of like when you're getting on a horse, they receive you best if you approach and get on the left side. We receive new information best if it comes in through our left side. So that's why you would be putting it somewhere on the shoulder area. So if it's very acute, then you may also want to use maybe up to 3 patches in the beginning, because it will drain the frequency of the patch pretty quickly if the body really wants it. As you get better and better, you will find that 1 patch is plenty, and in fact you might feel the difference for 4 days instead of just 3 days. So I don't recommend people change the patch until they start feeling like they have fallen off a cliff and they need another patch. So we try to go into this in a very mindful way, and it's important that you continue to notice how you are doing on this. It's not unusual for people to use patches for like detox, and it may take 2 or 3 months for them to get rid of the heavy metals and the parasites and the fungus, the mold, things of that nature. So it's about being patient. The more often you do it, the better it works, and the more you can tell a difference, the more you're sure that it's working for you. So I appreciate you being patient with me, because this is the first time I've done a recording all by myself and my help is not here, so I may not get through this very well, but I would like to keep it about 10 minutes, and I want to do this more and more so I become comfortable using a camera and the computer, which I'm not right now, as you can probably tell. But what I wanted you to know is that the patches have a frequency for pain and inflammation, and it's programmed with natural pain fighting herbs such as capsicum, chili peppers, and it also has things for the nerve cells, which will help the nerves not be so sensitive. And it has turmeric. If you've ever used that, it gives you more energy and you just feel much better. Ginger root, and medical cannabis. So there's no question about whether or not this is legal. It's fine. But you may use this both for chronic and acute pain, and you will be the best judge of how well and how long you may need this. I've had people that have just had horrible pain from Lyme's disease for so long, and there were other methods that we could test to see how the Lyme's disease was doing, and it was actually coming down on the body, but the pain wasn't changing. So let's stop on the Lyme for a little bit. The body doesn't like doing a lot of things at one time, especially when it comes to pain and disease, illness. So we just started working on the pain, and it was amazing. We did have to put a lot of pain patches on in the areas that were a problem. But in a few weeks, the pain levels had really come down, really, really come down. And in about 6 weeks, the woman was doing so much better. She said, "I think I'm ready now to work on the Lyme disease." So at that point in time, we began to do that, and then she really responded to the Lyme patch in a way that she had not done earlier. The body is really kind of side railed when it gets pain. It's overwhelming, and it has a hard time moving from one step to the next as long as the pain remains constant. So that's why I like to address pain first and foremost, because I want you to have a lot of good results once the pain is gone or almost gone. So when you're using any of the patches, they are adapted for all skin types. So usually having issues with that is non-existent. But it is advised that you wash the area before you put the patch on. Um, and each patch is designed to last for 3 days. But like I said, if there's a lot of draw, you may need more patches in the beginning. You will stabilize, and one will be sufficient later, but I don't know how much later. Each case is individual. It also addresses the anxiety that goes with whatever it is that you're dealing with the pain syndromes. So I have this wonderful article here, whoops, about pain and inflammation. This article is on my website, so you could go and have your own copy to refer to, and you don't have to keep looking at me. Okay, so I think this is all. I know I wanted to say more. I'm just so discombobulated with trying to do the hardware here that I'm praying tomorrow or the next day I'll be getting better and better. But anyway, thank you for coming. Thank you for visiting. And I hope to have some more really important information for you soon. Okay, blessings to you, and mwah.